final one for chocolate. Well, it doesn't need to be this book. In fact, probably it shouldn't be this book. This is a really good cooking book. Any kind of cooking book will do. Cooking book, cookbook. It's a whole word. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. Once upon a time, I heard someone eat a delicious dinner. And they said, oh, if only I could be able to make food this delicious. To which their host, my stepfather-in-law, who had made the delicious dinner, said, it's just a recipe. Now, to be clear, my stepfather-in-law is a chef. And so he is able to follow recipes the way that most of us are not. But here's the amazing thing. Once people invented recipes, it just gives the rest of us weird abilities. It's like if you wrote down, like, here, the 3 steps to how to fly, and the rest of us could actually fly. That is what a recipe book, cookbook is. At least a good cookbook. Bad cookbooks are disgusting. You make the food, you follow the steps, and just like, oh, this is terrible. Why? So my personal recommendation for a brand of cookbook is America's Test Kitchen. They really make sure that their food tastes great, and the steps that they write are really good steps. They give a lot of thinking about like how brains process information such that they want to be able to write it in a really easy to understand format. But really, look, whatever cookbook you have is the cookbook that you should start with. The point of looking through a cookbook is most assuredly not to learn how to cook the foods, right? You want to do that if you choose a recipe and then you want to do that recipe, then you want to do it. And there's some steps you can take for actually being able to do that, right? But the reason to look through a cookbook is just for pure inspiration. It's the recognition that, like, oh my gosh, here, so Middle Eastern za'atar bread, right? Like, I could be making this evening. I had this before. This is amazing. Not for a long time. Parmesan breadsticks. Yeah, fine. I bet these are really good ones, but I don't like breadsticks that much. Seems like a waste. Rustic dinner rolls. Ooh, really? You get the right flour. You get the right. So good. It's to look through this and just go, yes, this is delicious. Which of these things do I want to make? And then you can choose it, and then you can make it. And life can be so, so good. And here I say this more appropriately than ever before. Bon appetit.